Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. JQ, how are you? JQ, how are you? Man, today I'm blessed. Um, didn't really run no errands today. Kind of been around the house today, doing things here and there. Caught a break, and I said, let me jump on and talk about a few topics today that's going on in the media. Um, I have a project coming up later this year, a musical project that I'll be talking to you all about soon. Uh, I just like kind of made my mind up about finalizing everything and getting everything together. So that's going to be going down in the process too. So I listened to a few of the tracks today and went over some paperwork about that today. And we'll be getting back to each other in about a week or so on that. But we here, and this day number four. Day number four. I'm going strong. All right, let's go ahead and get into some of these topics. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got today. It says, as a man, you should be up by 7 a.m. sharp. That's the first topic of the day. As a man, you should be up by 7 a.m. sharp. First, we need to see what the age group defines a man, because, well, shoot, I guess it starts at 18. I'm going to say 21. It may take you, 18, you still a teenager. 20, you just got done being a teenager. So around 21. For all young men out there and men out there, by the age of 21, you should have some type of system going to where you get up in the morning. I don't know if y'all ever heard this. My granddaddy always told me, early bird catches the worm. So if you get up early, you get fed first because you the one got up and got to it and prepared for your day. Getting up after 7 as a man, only you work at night. If you work at night, see, you already up if you work at night. So I can't say that either. You already up. You finna get off and go back to the house. But yes, I agree. If you don't work at night, most men should be up by 7 a.m. I really say 6 and 5. If you got a family and you get into it, if you a business owner too, most definitely you should be up by 4 or 5 a.m. Start your day by 6, because by 7 or 8, the day has started. You guys to get, as a man, you wake up in the morning, and women do this a lot too. They wake up, they already have it all set out. A lot of men I know do as well. They have it set out. They get up in the morning, they already know, like, I need to hit the gym, I need to do this. I have a certain amount of things I need to do so that I can prepare myself to go to get on a job and do a job. So you just can't wake up and jump out of bed and get straight to it. 7 a.m., that's kind of pushing it. That's kind of pushing it. You need to be up and moving, preparing yourself for the day. And a lot of men, like men, y'all don't notice this, but women notice that. I don't know. That's why I said the age limit, because a lot of little girls now. I watch some boy, on Instagram that stay at home all day and play games. Now I don't know if he make money. I don't know if that's his way of making money or not. But he show us that his girlfriend go to work and he stay at home and play. He mildly clean, like he'll sweep. But they house junkie. He be sleep all damn day. He sleep when she go to work. Now, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of women do not like that. You sleep while she finna go to work. Now, she may be happy because, she got a little deep dicking before you left. So she might be all right with it most of the time, because most of the time, couples are having sex in the morning. But over time, that shall get old of her. You still sitting there while she going to work, carrying the load. Not doing nothing with yourself. Even if you was doing yourself, you're not pushing yourself to the best you could be. You content with getting up and jumping up out the bed and rushing to work and barely making the work on time or making the work late all the time. That speaks a lot of volumes as a man. You know, a responsible man, somebody who's growing up. Though I say, by 21, you should have a routine down pat of how you gonna structure yourself as a man, even as a young man. We may cut y'all. That's young people, especially young men. Take your 20s to make as many mistakes as possible. Yeah. I'm in my 30s. I'm 32. As adults, we know that y'all ain't got it all together. And when I was in my 20s, I knew that. Like, I knew I ain't have it all together. I ain't want to have it all together. I wanted to take my time because I knew I couldn't get my 20s back. But at a very young age, I was taught to get up early and have a schedule. Don't be sleeping in all day. So even now, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm up. I'm up every day. I can go to bed at 12. I will be up by 5 o'clock. I can go to bed at 1 or 2. I will be up by 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm always up before the sun get up. Because I'm accustomed to that. I grew up doing that. So especially when it came to work, I always kept it in my brain. My granddaddy said the early bird get the worm. So I always wanted to be in there first. I always wanted to be prepared, mentally prepared. So hell yeah, I agree with that statement. As a man, you should be up by 7 a.m. sharp. I say 5:36. Depending on your life. You need to be up preparing. Modern men I know, they be up and on their feet. They don't be rushing out the house. They take their time and get ready, and they slowly prepare themselves to walk into work and be successful. I'm not saying you can't be successful, but how you gonna consistently do it if you constantly not prepared to receive the opportunities that come your way? I can see you missing so much because you're always late, or you're not even ready to receive the opportunity. That's how a lot of people be when they go to work. They be all aggravated and don't want to talk to folks, tired of folks talking to them, got an attitude, because they didn't prepare themselves to come to work. They just came to work. Didn't even want to be there. Don't even want to be there. Every time when I did work a 9 to 5, my last 9 to 5 was in 2019, y'all. I worked at Family Dollar, and I was a customer service rep. I loved that job. Customer service is what I do. I loved it. I was thankful. I was humble for that job. And I made sure that I had a car at the time, but I'm not a big car person, so I would let a car sit and not worry about it. So I had public transportation. So on public transportation, it takes 1 hour and 15 minutes to get to my job from my house. Not counting the walk. It's a 25-minute walk up there. So, and I'm going to get to the bus stop 15 minutes before the bus is supposed to get there, because the bus can come early. I need to be up there. So it takes me 1 hour and a half, hour 45 minutes just to get to work. And in a car, it will only take me 10 minutes to go around the street. But I had to get up an extra 4 hours for work, and I worked in the mornings. So I would be up at 5. I have to be there by 8. And I would literally get up early so that I can slowly get up, slowly start moving, make sure the house and everything is straight, make sure my mental, I like to read in the morning, have me a thing of coffee. At the time, I would have me a blunt in the morning. to make sure that my mental was good, because I didn't want to go and work with no attitude. I went and worked ready to work every day, ready to receive what God had given me, excited, and not no attitude. I done had a good morning. I have a great morning every morning because I'm prepared to receive those opportunities. So yeah, I think all men should be waking up by 7 a.m. I say 5:36. You need to be up and on your feet. And if you're a business owner and all that, yeah, 5 o'clock you should be up. I'm from the country too, so we be getting up. All right, moving right along to the next topic. Knew there was some coming. Now, headline says Cam Newton accused of shading Dr. Cheyenne Bryant by titling their interview as "You're a 41-year-old relationship coach, but you're still single." Y'all know we talked about Cam Newton the other day. And I told y'all I was going to reserve what I had to say to a later time. And the only reason why I reserved what I had to speak on that topic, I didn't want to really speak bad on the topic, because I wanted some of y'all out there to go and watch the interview and come back and just let me know what you think. I've only had one person do that so far. But I'm going to kind of slide. And then also I didn't speak because I really, really, really thought that he learned his lesson. Not he learned his lesson. Let me say that. I really thought that whatever she was trying to teach him in that moment, he learned. So that's why I didn't say anything about what he had did during his interview with Miss Cheyenne Bryant. We're going to take a look and listen at this so y'all can kind of recap on what Miss Cheyenne Bryant was saying to Mr. Cam Newton. Take a look.
Situation, and I think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
Okay, so I'm not married. I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
by
to
your
bring
wife?
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, in disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I said has nothing to do with them babies. But you are proactively choosing where you...
A lot of people see my situation and I think...
...to bad and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife, work the bad, and where you want to take your time. Where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody, and then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. Where I'm still going to be fearful with, because
So I'm gonna go light on this situation. As you all just watched, for me, I felt like he listened and received everything she just said. That's why I didn't comment on the comment of the day when people were saying that, you know, Cam Newton got shut down by Miss and Bryant. I didn't say anything because I felt like, you know, she did gather him up. And she gathered him up quite viciously, but she was not trying to gather him or tear him down. I think she was trying to educate him. And so within that moment, he learned. Now, this right here, him headlining, you're a 41-year-old relationship coach, but you're still single. It kind of seems like from the headline that he felt a little hit and he was a bit upset. So he took a jab at her. Maybe in a fun way between the two of them, but he slightly took a jab at her and social media was already on his ass. Y'all already been on his ass because during the interview, and let's talk about it, during the interview, y'all caught on to what he was doing. Y'all caught on to everything that he was doing up in that interview. And when every time she came back with an answer, an educated answer, every time she came back with an educated answer, he did listen, but y'all were catching what he was throwing. So, you know, now he comes back, you know, I think, she said something in the interview. I can't quite remember exactly what she said in the interview, but he retracted and corrected himself so he didn't seem like a villain. And from that point on in the interview, everything he said was I think this is a word, y'all. I'm not sure. It was vilified or it was looked at as narcissistic behavior. That's what I read on Twitter. It was looked at as narcissistic behavior. And so this headline ain't do nothing but gaslight people to go out here and eat Cam Newton's ass up some more. And I'm letting y'all, and then y'all know we also watched his baby mama say she likes to serve. And y'all ate her up. And then now this comes out. I know Cam Newton don't give a F because Cam Newton is in charge of Cam Newton. Cam Newton makes money for Cam Newton. As far as I know, Cam Newton don't take orders from nobody. He has his own business, and he do these interviews because this is what he likes to do. So nobody's going to be firing him or canceling him. But you are at the public's criticism. And the public right now is stirring the pot in the social media world with Cam and trying to point him out to be a narcissist. If I was Cam, I wouldn't respond. But as far as the interview, I don't know if he thinks he's flirting or if he's being charming or if he's passing off a little game to these women. But because he's that man, that masculine alpha. But him doing all of that is causing women in America, especially women in America, to be like, we see you trying to play these women and they're loud about it. They want the women to wake up and just leave you. Women really don't like men in America who have multiple women. They don't care how honest you are. They think I've seen a lot of women think that it's disgusting They think you are the disgusting man to want 12 women. They think you are a disgusting man to have multiple kids by multiple women. So, if I was Cam, I just lay low when it comes to women and really pushing some of the questions. I get that that's what y'all are there to converse. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. This is where my devil advocate ass come into play. These conversations are to be had so that people can learn. People can learn based off just talking to people. Y'all be ready to hand out y'all own lashings like they owe y'all. So y'all is finna to lash them up. They owe y'all just for giving out their public opinion. And they don't. But what was I saying, bro? But yeah, we are on these platforms to learn. That's why I was at, y'all. We on the platforms to learn. So when they sit down and have conversations with these people, they're asking questions because they are learning and processing and going back and forth. There's really no right or wrongs. Y'all make everything out to be wrong. Like, oh, he's wrong for saying that. How? He had to learn from somewhere, and she was the person to teach it. But I back on the flip side. The public feel Cam, I'm not speaking for the public, but for somebody who's in the comment section, the public feel like you probably didn't learn your lesson. Because if you did, you wouldn't be over here taking personal jabs. A 41-year-old relationship coach, but you're still single. Also, back on Cam's side, he could have did that for clickbait too as well. It causes people to click on it. It's not just a regular headline. It's a little more beefed up. You're a 41-year-old relationship coach, but you're still single. That's gonna make people be like, let me see what that's about. How you gonna be a relationship coach and you ain't got no man? So I can see it also bringing in a lot of views. What they call it, clickbait. That's what make people click on the video. Y'all gotta think, bro. Y'all gotta think. But on social media, they be like, no. He wasn't doing that for no clickbait, and you know it. He was doing that trying to take a jab at that lady, and we caught his motherfucking ass. That's how social media think. Oh, y'all, it's pitiful. I hate to be friends with y'all motherfuckers. I hate to be friends with y'all. Y'all, You know, I fuck with y'all, though. Like I said, y'all kept me up many nights laughing my ass out. Shout out to the commenters. Y'all need to do better and love on each other. A lot more black people. But y'all tearing Cam Newton up. Cam, lay low. Lay low with the woman thing. You know, I don't want you to be looked as a womanizer and a narcissist. And I like Cam Newton's podcast and some of the advice he gives. To me, he opens up a broader conversation than just the normal conversation. Like, he having a conversation with you like how you would have with your homie. They go for women too. Like, women have male friends that they chop it up with, and the male friends are still alpha. They still gonna ask them hard questions. They still gonna, and I think that's what he just gives off. He gives off that, like, I'm big homie. We can talk about anything. You know, we can really kick it and keep it 100 with each other. That's why when she was speaking to him, she said it's out of respect and in love. I heard all that because she's not trying to take a jab at the man. But at the same time, they are having a realistic conversation. And yes, it's okay to be a relationship coach and be single. That's the best way I feel like you can give an honest opinion because you're from the outside looking in. Now, it'll be different. If you're just a relationship coach, maybe. It don't say marriage counselor. So I don't know if she's talking to marriage, people who are getting married or couple. I think maybe couples who are in relationships. They say relationship coach. But yeah. If you're not talking to them about marriage, maybe in relationship, I think that in just relationships, I think that she could possibly give some good, really, really good advice on how to stay together. Especially if you've been alone for a while and you want to see people stay together. 9 times out of 10, you like, I'm a root for them. I'm just gonna be honest with them. Maybe it's not that bad as the couple make it seem. Maybe she's someone who's a true medium. Because what I just witnessed her do with Cam, I was like, I didn't see him like really resist or not take it in. He took it in and he challenged it as well, because that's part of having a conversation. When you have a perception of something and then somebody else come in and change up that whole perception that you got. Moving right along. Great interview, by the way, Cam Newton. Shout out to Cam Newton. I like Cam Newton's podcast. I think it's very informative. I've learned things as a man, especially from this with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. You know, I learned so much by listening to this woman. She's very well educated. Go check out the interview. Shout out to Cam Newton. All right, we're gonna move right along to the next topic. Oh, they said, do you think baby hairs are a must have or a no-go? Who is this? Annihilating?
It's not fashion.
It's not timeless.
Let's see.
Can you give me a little baby hair? What, you don't like baby hair? No? Baby hair is passé, huh? It's not fashion.
It's not timeless.
It's not timeless. So that's what we're going for, timeless? Chucky?
Yes. Yes, timeless.
So baby hair,
What is time saying it?
what does baby hair give you?
Broken edges.
This is my first time actually seeing that. I say that for y'all. I agree. A lot of y'all done went overboard with them baby hairs. A lot of y'all have went overboard with them baby hairs. I have seen baby hairs come from here, right on down, swoop all the way over to here, come down here, swoop all the way, and bring that comb right above that eyebrow. And you got these 2 big ass baby hairs. Then you got maybe one right here, or if not, you gonna pull all that to the back, bring all this down and curve it. So I done seen some really big baby hairs. I've had women come to me. Y'all know I do hair. I've had women come to me and ask me to do them some big baby hairs. I don't do big baby hairs. I don't even like doing. I'm with him. I don't do baby hairs at all. It's nothing like a classic look of I know how to do your hair, wig, no wig, and around your edge line, everything looks classic, you know. And I'm with him. It is not timeless. Baby hairs are crunchy. They gonna lift up off y'all foreheads. 2 windshield wipers. Yeah, do me some big baby hairs right here. Just do me a big one. Then y'all had a part right here. And then the baby hair coming out of the part all the way down here. Nah, I ain't with it. And I love me a woman that could really pull it with no baby hairs. With a lace or with her real hair. That's why I knew what he was going for. Like, that picture of age won't age well. We going for a timeless look. Like, just a snatchback ponytail, real classic, smooth. Showing that's why they said what it remind you of. He said broken edges. It's like you pulled your edges to the front, you combed them out, and then you chop them off just so you can have this design in the front. Just so you put heat on it and curl it in. Ain't nothing timeless about that. That's gonna come up. I'm with the baby. I love women that can rock it without no baby hair. Mm-hmm. Yep. And if you can get your lace, let somebody do it. Give you a natural relaxed look or a natural look without no baby hairs. That baby hair should be optional. Alright, y'all. We're gonna move right along. What's on next on the topic? August Alsina. Now, I just started. So we missed the story the week before about August Alsina. He was on a show that's on I think Amazon or Apple or something like that with Nick Cannon and something about council culture or council or something I can't think of it right now. But I watched it and they talked about him loving someone in a different way. He has not said he's gay or anything like that, but people keep saying that he's talking about a man, being with a man, or loving a man, and he's never said that. He's just said that he found and received love in a different type of way. So here's August, y'all. August, in this post, someone said, August Alsina music still slaps. You gay bitch, you. Now, August Alsina music still slaps. You gay bitch, you. That's what it say. Now, he responded in laughing emojis. August, I agree. Your music gonna always slap. Yeah, I love this shit. 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 Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. I do. I like his music. Y'all need to leave August alone. Let him go, keep making his music and live his life. Shout out to August too, and your skincare line and your perfume. I love your unisex fragrance. It smells great, and I've heard a lot of good things about your facial products. So shout out to August. I've seen y'all. All right, who's next on the topic list? Studies say Miami is the rudest city in the United States of America. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to disagree. Let me see, they got a list over here. Oh, they do got scores over here. They said Charlotte is number 10 with a score of 8. Rudeness. Okay, Charlotte is number 10 on the list. Rudeness score 811. I ain't never been to Charlotte, so I can't. Same thing with Long Beach, California, never been. But rudeness score is 8.18. Las Vegas, rudeness score 8.2. And they number 8 on the thing. Now, when I went to Vegas, I ain't meet no rude people. They were all welcoming to the tourists. They wanted our money. So they were extra nice. So I haven't experienced a lot of rudeness in Las Vegas. I think my homegirl did one time. But I'm not sure. But I haven't. Number 7 is Memphis, Tennessee at an 8.28. I agree. Memphis people are nice people, maybe because I'm Southern, so I can see the nice, especially the black ones. I see it. But they can be very rude. No fucks given at all. Number 6 is Boston, Massachusetts with a rudeness score of 8.35. I don't know. I ain't never been to Boston. Number 5 is Oakland, California, with a 8.67 rudeness. I ain't never been. So, I don't know what we got on here. I ain't never been to Kentucky. Rudeness, 8.7. That's number 4. Number 3, Tampa, 8.88. Now, I've been to Tampa. I got robbed in Tampa, y'all. And I reported it to the police. And they tried to turn it around on me. Pull some racist shit too. The cops gonna tell me, I think you need to get out of here and get out of here now. Because I was on my way back to Atlanta. And I told them the story about everything. I'm on my way back to Atlanta. I went into here and I came back out. And someone had broken into my car. And they're gonna say, well, why are you reporting it? What do you mean? Why am I making a police report? I got to file out my cards, and I think my social was in there at the time and things like that. So, yes, I got to file me a police report. What are you talking about? I think you need to get out of here and get out of here quickly. I just couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Tampa. So, I'm going to say hell yeah. Even though I had a decent time in Tampa, still, that, to me, who called the police, because I had just been motherfucking robbed in your city, and I didn't make a police report, so if anything come up in the future, I made a police report already about my shit being stolen. Number 2 is Philadelphia, with a score of 9.2. I agree. Number 1 is Miami, Florida, with a score of 9.88. Now, I can't agree to that. That I ain't agreeing with. I've been to Miami 3 times. And each time I've been to Miami, let me see what weather looking like while we sitting over here. Because it's like it's finna give us a good storm. So, oh, it do. Isolated thunderstorm. Wind. And say between with mostly clearly skies. Okay, I guess it just looked like that, y'all. But it do say isolated thunderstorm somewhere. And dang. I'm gonna start checking that for the show before the show start. But I don't agree with this. The rudest place I've been to, and I've been to Miami, and they're nice. They as a tourist, they want our money. The rudest place I've been to so far is New York. New Yorkers are the rudest motherfuckers I have ever seen. Then they have islanders there too. Islanders in New York, nice but rude. They're very rude people. They will cuss you out. There are people in New York that will bump into you, that will not say excuse me. The women up there are very aggressive to the men. Very. Call them, I'm very aggressive. Will cuss you out, will fight you. So, I can't really agree with the whole Miami, because Miami has done nothing but treat me like a tourist the 4 times I've been. Very nice. Very nice. I've experienced Miami 3 times, 2 or 3 times, and I think it's been 3. And I've enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself. Even though I had a story, y'all, that we'll get to at a later time about what happened in Miami if I ever get around to it. I got a story for days. I got a lot of stories I can share with y'all. But moving right along, I don't think Miami, Florida, from what I've experienced, you all are not rude. New York people, they mamas definitely raised them with no filters. Moving right along. Okay, body cam video shows a dog who was fatally shot in front of his owner never bit the officer. Officer could be heard saying, "Dog came at me like he was gonna kill me." Let me see if I can find this video, because It's a video, y'all. I saw it a day or two ago where this cop was passing by. And he was passing through an alley, and these two children were playing in the alley, and the dog was in the alley too. So they got out the alleyway so the cop can get out the way with the dog. And the cop got to the end of the street and stopped at the stop sign and got out. When he got out, the dog ran up to the cop, and the cop shot the dog. And the dog is now dead. So I'm going to see if I can find the video of... Let me see. Let me see, y'all. So y'all can see. Y'all see the dog running over there to the cop? That's the dog over there running to the cop. I wish y'all can hear the sound. Because he shot that dog. And there go the woman running over there to the dog after the dog been shot. Now let's watch the first video. Oh, let's watch it again. There go the dog over there running. And there go the cop in the yard just walking back and boom. So here go the video.
4 shots fired. I just shot his dog. I'm 10-2.
All right, people. Now, I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on it. Hey, Mr. Man. Y'all want to say hey to my cat, Rufianis, a.k.a. Rufy. Say hey, Mr. Man. Ooh, the light be so bright on him. I'm going to put you down because you look like a light bulb. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all my thought on this about these pets. I was just at the park a few days ago. And while I was out there, this white guy was out there with his dogs. He was throwing the frisbee and a frisbee and a tennis ball. And they were kind of in front of me, but not. They were at a decent distance. So the dog decided he threw the ball in a certain direction. The dog decided to stop and look over there at me. And then the dog walks over there, look at me, like in front of me, and like pounces a few times. And then he calls, as the dog walking over, he's calling him. He look at me, he pounced a little bit. And then after he heard the owner a few more times walking up, he ran back. And that by this time, I had already stood up. Because this dog was finna be lunch meat. I don't run from no dogs. I'm not running from nothing that's threatening me. You coming at me, threatening me, they go for animal, woman, child, or man, or elder. You come at me, I'm going to protect myself. I will not leave with no scars. I will not leave looking worse than how I came, how I was already presented. No one's hurting me or putting my life in danger. That goes for your dog. So he gonna come all the way over there and say, I'm sorry. I said, just stay away from me and get your dog. Your dog supposed to be on a leash. That's a law. Your dog is supposed to be on a leash. Supposed to be on a leash. There's a lot of folks out there. There's a lot of folks. I'm not going to make this about that, but there's a lot of folks I gotta say it. I got to say it. I'm just gonna keep it real. There's a lot of white people out there that just let their dogs do what the fuck they want to do. Black people, we cannot be walking out here with our pets and our dogs off of leashes. Anything can happen. We know that. So we have to take responsibility for our pets. We black too. We know everybody don't like pets. So we need to respect folks and have our dog on a leash. So if you got your dog out here running reckless and not trained, which means when she called that dog the first time he ran off, that dog did not come back. That dog came back after he got shot. That's an untrained dog. See, trained dogs come at the sound of their owner's voice. They stop because they train. But untrained dogs do not listen. Y'all want people to be getting mauled by y'all motherfucking dogs out here. It's not happening. I'm with the cop. I don't want your dog paws on me. I don't want your dog running up on me. I don't want your dog running up to me. Get your dog. Get your dog. They ain't got no fence around their yard. I see if they had a fence in their front of their yard and the officer walked inside their yard unannounced and the dog ran up to then officer, you're wrong. But the dog just out in the open. Everybody ain't with that dog shit like you. Everybody don't know your dog to be fucking friendly. Y'all be like, he was not gonna attack you. He was not gonna attack you. He was being playful friendly. How the fuck is people supposed to fucking know that? Everybody ain't with no fucking dogs. Everybody not with that. And most of y'all dogs who be out here doing stuff like that, the dog get a leeway. The dog get vicious and more vicious. And you be like, he's never done that. He's playful. He's a friendly dog. But then to get to pouncing on somebody and jumping on somebody, and since they're scared and screaming, the dog is getting more vicious and more vicious and more vicious. That's what I done motherfucking seen. Bite your ass, Mr. Postman. That's what I have seen from these dogs. While y'all try to act like these dogs are fearless. Like, they're not going to do anything. They're harmless. I don't care. That's why I got cats. I'm a cat guy. Because I can't deal with dogs. I can't deal with the smell of the dogs. A lot of dogs are aggressive. Even they're not trying to be. They're just being dogs. I'm with the officer. Now, I'm going to also point out the officer was on his way to a call. The officer was on his way to a call. He was passing through the alleyway. So, playing devil's advocate here. What the fuck made him just stop? Why didn't you just keep going to the call that you were called to do? From what I saw, the officer was getting out the car to tell the owner to put their dog away or to have their dog on a leash because the two kids was in the alleyway. He was driving down the alleyway and there was a dog in the alleyway as well. And I think from the look of it, I don't know. But from the look of it, he probably was like, why are these kids and the dog out there? When we got out the car, the dog runs up to him. It looked like he was getting out to go and walk up to the door and say something to the owner like, hey, you get your dog and your children out of the street. That's what it looked like. But I don't know. I do not know. Get y'all dogs. White people. Get y'all dogs. I know y'all love y'all dogs. And y'all want them to be free and happy like they are with y'all. But y'all got to realize they are your pets. Everybody shouldn't have to deal with your dog just because you got a dog. And that's what dogs do. Everybody should not have to deal with your dog, and everybody don't deal with dogs. We have watched friendly dogs maul people. We have watched friendly dogs attack people, traumatize people, jump on people, bite people. So I'm with the cop. Your dog ain't finna do nothing to me. You better get him before he get Moving right along. Oh, crap. Got Keith Lee on the screen. Got Keith Lee on the screen. Now, since Keith Lee came to Atlanta, from my knowledge, Keith Lee had already been doing. If y'all don't know Keith Lee, Keith Lee is someone who the guy who goes the boxer. He goes, his picture a little bit more. He goes around and he does the food critic. He critiques people food, black people specifically. He goes around to different states, and while he's there with his family, they go out to different restaurants that people have invited him to. And he kind of scores their food and their customer service and the outlook and the wait time of the restaurant and the whole bit like that. And he's usually invited, from what I've heard. But social media, since he came to Atlanta and tore Atlanta up about that po-ass customer service, people have had their panties in a bunch. And if you ever watch his videos, he don't be chopping these folks up. He be really showing them a lot of grace. Because he's been chopped up so bad by the black community. They have tore him to shreds for him giving his honest opinion about food on a place that he was invited to. And he pays money. He don't just come there and get no free meal. He pay. And he not just pay for him. He pay for his whole entire family, his whole entire entourage. They pay. And it's something he's been doing. But social media don't like when he come to their city and say they food nasty. Then they want to jump on Keith Lee. Social media users weigh in on Keith Lee. Y'all can't see, but I'm going to read it to y'all. I stopped taking Keith Lee serious when he left New York City disappointed in the food. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Now, Keith Lee responded, but I'm going to say something about this. New York food ain't all that. Who the fuck told y'all that New York food was the best fucking food? That's a fucking lie. It's not. New Orleans got some good food. Sure do, finger licking. Everything I had in New Orleans was New Orleans. They represented for those grounds. But New York, I done went to New York. Y'all talking about something. New York got good food. I ain't trust him since he went to New York. Was disappointed. All the rats every fucking where in every fucking restaurant. All the shit droplets they leaving behind on people's food. And in the back, all in the utensils, all laid up in the pots, in the bowls, snooping around at night, shitting in y'all motherfucking inventory. And y'all want to talk about y'all got the best food. If anything, y'all got the most infested fucking food. I saw so many motherfucking rats everywhere in New York. I didn't want to fucking eat nowhere. I love New York though. Love New York. And I love Chinatown. I just pray they ain't feeding me no cats. That's why I be getting a duck. That's all I get from them. I don't get no chicken, no pork. It be roasted duck, stuff like that, and they have it up. You know what I'm saying? We can see it. Just hope it ain't no ducks from the Prospect Park. But I love motherfucking Chinatown. Now, if y'all want some good Chinese food, that's where you go. New York Chinatown? Baby, I done been in the South and I had some good Chinese food. But I'm learning they're Vietnamese posing as Chinese. Or they're Korean posing as Mandarin Chinese. Or whatever. It's a version of Chinese food. In New York, you want some real Chinese food? Go to Chinatown. Now, Keith Lee, I don't know if you went there. I don't remember you saying you went there when I saw it. But try Chinatown now for some Chinese food. But Keith Lee ain't lying. New York does not have good food like that. Y'all do got some good ass pizza too, even though the rats are every fucking where. All in the pizza shops, running across the pieces in the motherfucking inventory and all the fucking spoons and bowls and every fucking thing else in there. Y'all got good pizzas, good hot dog stand, good gyro. Ooh, I had a good gyro in New York too. Sure did. I literally walked into a store, y'all. The person I was with, they had went and got Chinese food. I walked and I wish I would have got some of her Chinese food. I ain't never seen somebody close up a Chinese restaurant as fast as this woman got Chinese food and walked literally 3 stores down to a store. And inside the store, they was selling sandwiches and all kind of stuff. So I'm looking, but I don't see nothing I want. And he got a big menu. He sells everything. Breakfast food, sandwiches, all kind of stuff. So he asked me what did I want. I told him I don't know. He said, what you got a taste for? I said, I don't know. And I said, do you make gyros? I had never had a gyro before. And, well, maybe he want one because I wanted one at a stand the previous day before that. But he didn't have no lamb meat. So I ain't want it. So he was like, yeah, I know how to make gyro. What kind of meat? I said, I want lamb on it. He said, okay, I got lamb. I said, well, make me one. That man made that gyro. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What James Wright said, Patty, care for you. That gyro so good. So then, as we sitting out there eating, I taste some of their Chinese food, and then I'm like, I'm finna go get. They have sitting areas outside of the restaurants on the sidewalk. So I'm like, I turned around saying, I'm finna go get some Chinese food. Y'all, this lady was completely closed. It's 5 o'clock. It's not even, what is it, 4? Going on 5 maybe. We literally had just walked next door. That man didn't even take 10 minutes to make my food. She was completely closed up. I wish I would have saved the address because I always said if I go back, I was going to try her Chinese food. It was amazing. Her food was so good. And she made both. Japanese and Chinese. That's what I liked about her. But let me read Keith Lee's response to y'all. No, not Keith Lee. My bad. Keith Lee did not respond. Someone else responded on social media and said, y'all are literally missing the point. He takes recommendations and go to small black businesses to try their food. This is not a Michelin star food tour. Tell your cousin to clean their kitchens and get the menus together, and then maybe he wouldn't have anything to complain about. I agree. Clean them kitchens. Get them menus together. This is black business owners, especially here in Atlanta. Y'all can be ridiculous some fucking times, especially in the price gouging y'all do. Here in Atlanta, they charging y'all to park. And the parking lot is in the shopping center. But yeah, Atlanta, y'all price gouge with the prices. Y'all charging $20 for parking, $25, $30, $40 some places to go for parking. And the parking is already in a shopping center parking lot where it's free. But y'all charging me because y'all got a police officer sitting out there in front of your cars. Most of the time, y'all ain't got no police officers. It's self-parking. Customer service be horrible. Music be too loud. Y'all selling brunch. Shrimp and grits are starting at $35 for a shrimp bowl and a grit bowl. $35. And they be alright. Food be tasting all rushed. Not all places in Atlanta, but a lot of black business owners in Atlanta, y'all be pulling it. So, of course, people going other places trying black businesses and they're failing. The menus are off. The customer service is off. The food is off. And we see black people spend a lot of money on food. There are black people that will go out and spend $80. You ain't even got $80 to spend, but you're spending $80, $100 on food. All the time, every day. I'm with Keith Lee on a lot of this. Tell the truth. And he don't even be trying to be funny. He's just giving his ratings on the food, the customer service, the wait time. Sometimes y'all be having to wait 2 hours for the food to be cold. Don't get mad at that man. And a lot of times he don't even want to say the restaurant because he don't be want no smoke. Y'all got to get together. All right, y'all. We're going to go for one more topic and then I'm getting up out of here. I got to finish my day. I got things to do. All right. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to get y'all a good one. Let's see. Here we go. Yikes. Bad Baby is embarrassed after getting her boyfriend's face tattooed on her. Says it looks nothing like him. I feel like I have a stranger tattooed on my body. Y'all know Bad. If y'all know Bad Baby, if you don't, this the Catch Me Outside girl that cussed out Dr. Phil. Also, about a month ago, she, her boyfriend beat her ass. She just had a baby for him. The same guy right here. She just had a baby for him, and he was beating her butt. She took him back, and went and got this tattooed on her. Girl, if this ain't no sign, this would have been a sign to me. I took you back, and this is what happens. Universe, this is what you give me. The universe trying to let you know something. God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Baby, God is trying to tell you something right now. Right now. Y'all gotta listen. The universe is showing you that this person is giving you different faces. That's what I gather. The universe showed you a whole nother person who you don't even recognize. Ain't that person that whooped your ass? The universe just showed it to you in real time all over again. The same person you're trying to keep is the same person you don't even recognize at times. See, this the person she see. She see this person right here. But at times, she gonna get this person right here. The one she don't see. The one she don't even recognize. Girl, you better take that as a hint. I would have been out of there and I'm getting this laser removed. That would have been enough signs for me. The tattoo didn't even go right. The universe wouldn't even let you paint no pretty picture of this person on your body. Whew. The universe wouldn't even allow you to paint a pretty picture of this person on your body. The universe won't let you lie like that. Now that's deep. That's deep. The universe won't let you lie to yourself. The universe said, I'm going to show you what he really look like, opposed to what you see. I'm going to show you what he really look like. Opposed to what you see. I'm going to show you what he look like. opposed to what you see. Y'all got to start listening when folks tell y'all stuff. Not even folks. When the signs are there. When the signs are there, you got to wake up and pay attention. You got to wake up and pay attention. You better wake up and pay attention. I'm paying attention. I see it. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all know it. We already know how this go. We will see this face again. This the face she gonna always love. But that's the face she gonna be receiving. Right there. So we'll see this face again. The universe ain't lying. That's how most men are. They get a lot of men out here get these women this. When really, they be that. When really they be this. They give y'all this when they really be this. And then y'all say, I don't even recognize this person. Yes, you do. The moment they flip on you, that's when you begin to see it. You don't see the cute face no more. You don't even know who that person is. Telling y'all, better wake up. Better wake up. You better wake up and pay attention. All right, y'all. This concludes our show today. We on number 4. Yes, y'all. This is an accomplishment for me. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I finally got up and made it happen. I got one more. I'm out for the rest of the week. I'll see y'all back on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to try to be in here bright and early on Monday. And I'm going to figure out a time for y'all. You know, we're going to come back. On Monday, we're going to be ready to go. I'm going to have some things already done up on Monday. And yeah. But yeah, we on show number 4, y'all. JQ, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I would like to thank all of y'all for tuning in today. Let me know how the camera quality is and what's going on over there, because I finally watched some of my stuff on this screen and I wasn't too much feeling the camera quality, you know. So, but like I said, we new around here, so a lot of mistakes and stuff I make, y'all are going to witness it up front. I'm not going to try to hide. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. We're going to just roll with what we got and let the rest do what it's going to do. I'm trying not to overthink this year and overthink my actions. Just get to doing what I feel. This is something that I like. I like sitting around having these conversations and posting, you know, having conversations about things, being on both sides, not really taking a side, but kind of seeing both sides, commenting and having fun. That's what we do around here. All right, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. You all like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. Let a friend of a friend know. You know, bring one back with you. Also, follow me on Instagram at the.jq.show. That's at the.jq.show. I'm King Quay, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.